5.
It's like nothing tonight's working. It's like nothing tonight is working. And that's the driver of the Corvette. Remember the Corvette that I was talking to, the guy in the Corvette that I was talking to earlier about throwing up in the roadway? So he got into an accident at 24th and Oak, and he left the scene and came to here. Now he's going to go inside the motel.
Robert 9.
R9, UTL in the area. Units can clear at the discretion.
10-4 UTL in the area. Units can clear at the discretion.
Yeah, that's that black Corvette. That's the security guard. Going back, he's just gonna go in his room. He's drunk as shit. Yeah, he was dumb to leave the scene. $100,000 Corvette. Earlier he was parked at the stoplight throwing up. Remember? The one I asked how much he had to drink, he said nothing.
Metro 5, that's your code for me. Can you advise code 8?
West 51.
I don't know where the cops are headed to.
Just went to a liquor store off of Wilson and Acres where a possible 459 to business in progress. PCD
Repeat, observed 3 subjects break through the front glass and use the business. Number 1 is wearing a gray hooded sweater. Number 2 is wearing a red or green hooded sweater. All possibly black males. Up to as a passerby. Copy lost.
And now this guy is gone too.
Power 1510 mark. Units are covering. Confirm 3817 Wilson Road, 11221.
The guy that was here when we pulled up earlier is gone.
Units being traffic.
I don't know what's going on with the internet tonight, guys. 1 minute it's like right now we're at 4,000 kbs.
1320.
1320, can you log me on SCM3, please?
So I don't understand why the internet's doing what it's doing. Why it's glitching on us so bad. I wish I did. Even if the guy got rear-ended, he should have never left here. Truxton and Olive?
Traffic unit for Truxton and Olive in the West Valley.
Truxton. Truxton and Olive.
Valley 1, your vehicle is still stopped. The current 99 Chevrolet, yes.
Yeah, right down the street. Down the street from us. Let's go.
705. I'll maintain the course.
No, the security guard didn't call it in. He just walked away from it too.
I'll be 10-97 to the west.
Of the liquor store. South Chicken from your also 10-8, 109711, South 3.
Reset all the time. Before I go live on the phone, I reset it. I don't know. Tonight is weird. Tonight is a weird night. I don't understand what's going on.
Still 0, me at 10-459 only. Doesn't appear answer was made.
One touch of 2, copy.
That's a different car. Damn. Another one. Shit. into the center divide.
17 Beaver Drive. Team 14, you can touch 22.
A reset is like a restart. When you restart it, you clear the cache file, you clear everything.
Wait, turn away for non-reference code.
Fleet services will be en route to Turkeston and Olive.
10-4, thank you.
What are you doing?
Damn.
Should circumstance possible 459 to a residence.
Why can't there be an easy thing to do?
Representing someone trying to get into the kitchen window. Heard only, nothing seen.
161 copy.
Any other units stand by on 3?
That's why.
Stand for, we need 51 City.
161 today.
There you go, unstable. There it goes, dropping again. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Maybe a bad night of internet connection.
California 7 Beaver, Idaho 233. Thank you, USR.
I'm not on a hotspot. I'm on my phone.
The vehicle says stop current 2005 GMC utility last for the van.
I'm not on the camera. I'm on a phone right
has
now.
registration in progress.
Straight
Discretion
phone
still works at
connection.
105 Plymouth.
It's just Bakersfield. I don't know what it is tonight.
The kitchen window is on the front of the residence behind that gate. The RP no longer hears anything at the window.
The closer I get to downtown, everything goes to shit.
Temporary Boyd William 19. 72 on a black.
Can I end the plate? You clipped in the middle. 141 South 3, your plate returns no stops current on 18 Subaru local.
Now we're not having no issues, right?
27 is yellow 26257.
You had background tonight?
10, 27, 29. 27 is going to be yellow 2639257. Last of Garcia, common spelling.
10-4.
No issues now. Nice. It's anytime you get around downtown now. Tonight, downtown is having internet issues, it sounds like. Because right here, I'm at 4,000 Ks. It's doing it.
Minutes 10-7 for the remainder of the shift. Run traffic on your primary.
Every time that I went downtown, we've lost connection.
City County negative probation parole for information 27 status is valid.
South 3 copy, thank you.
Shuttle subject 821 Golden State, apartment 1. 851.
1851.
It'll be for the RP when Wallace advising he's going to run into traffic. 821 Golden State, apartment 1.
Adam is 5 way, got attacked. Go ahead. Okay, we're going to get a quick ID on both of them first, and then we'll head over there. Yeah.
All advised on 171 calling cancel. 10 bar 1871 today.
1871, copy today.
What the stay away from downtown. There's no more downtown shit. No more downtown. Rodriguez, how are you? That be what it is doing it tonight? Did you guys hear about that? They're launching a Starlink into space. Did you guys hear about that?
592 on a gray Cadillac. My 1020 is a hacker block of 18 Drive.
Stops expired on a 04 Cadillac Focal. That's fine. Team 1, 460 at 34787 Lencioni Avenue, across the Quinn in Colombo. He's advising two subjects, white male, white female, with headlamps on, occupying a Dodge pickup, are inside of the business at 34787 Lencioni.
Also 5 copy. Negative last name 6 David Ida X-ray Ocean Nora.
I copy David 5882017.
David 5880017.
Tip off up right now. Copy 2 ball 5 Adam, 5 boy, and pulse up 5 in a row.
Control 1, ball 5 Adam, 5 boy, be in front of the
On ball 5 Adam, you were 10-1 interference.
1 ball 5 Adam, 1 ball 4 boy, we'll be on the
Copy units around to the 460. Pulse up 5, you want me to cancel the 2 squad? Or correction 2 zone?
affirmative.
2 ball 5 Adam, 5 boy, shoot to me.
Yes, go.
Trying to see what's going on with AT&T.
There's no substance, yeah, just City County negative probation parole, 27 status is valid.
Officer, copy, thank you.
I wish we had some action.
code 4 also.
That was a code 4.
Metro 5 King 1, there's that alley to the south, those buildings if you want to take that. 10-4.
Look up.
Come on, come on, come on. Right there. Let's go here.
Priority audible 45 at 1525 Panama Suite 101. Activation for the front motion detector. The responsible is en route ETA 10-15 occupant of black Lexus.
Another one, 10-4.
Valley 1 further, the responsible has security footage of subjects standing inside the property. We're attempting at 1071 for further.
Service. Come on, manage. Service outages. Come on. Support. No. Come on.
There's an open gate to the yard. There's several vehicles, 97 that look like employee vehicles. Can we recontact RP and confirm that it is 3477? Fortune Metal appears to be code 4 as well.
Copy, standby.
Clear for 2 please.
Box.
First. California, disabled. Henry Robert 97, David Pulse, ready for second.
So there is
104, Unit 6, 1096 will be in route.
some issues right now. They are working on the towers in the downtown area. So there we go.
Pickup last for the VIN 9071, registration progress to Candy Young, possibly your female half. Your next vehicle is expired on a
So there is some
Dodge
issues in
last
the
for the
downtown
VIN
area
4429.
that is causing it to
Registered
have
by
issues.
Celia.
Goodbye. Can you update the call to me?
So now I know why we've been having issues.
197.
In the downtown area, they've been having
Back in the box.
tower
Second
issues
half flight
because they're
southbound
servicing the
Chester,
5G
company of an additional
towers.
black female.
So there we go. Now I know what's wrong tonight.
5178 route to the 45.
10-4.
Kingwood, no answer on callback. Go straight to voicemail.
Damn, it's getting cold outside. You like the Ford truck, but my white truck is okay? There's a rollover 8 miles away.
Anyone further, our feet is going to be 3 businesses down on the north side.
And I don't have no dispatch right now. Dispatch went to sleep on me.
One Valley 1.
So,
10-4 affirmative on a glass break.
Alright, copy SD update.
10-4.
Yeah,
150 from second half.
this truck's too quiet.
Second half is dark in a white 4-door Nissan, unknown on the model.
South California Flight 8, Lincoln, Charles, Nora 152. White off.
10-4. Both victim and second half fled, occupying a white Nissan Altima. Different vehicles.
I got the Dodge over here. Copy. We're just northeast, or correction, west-east. Copy. It's a bread factory, and sometimes they're there at all different hours. Hey, Perm, they seem to be coupled.
What is it? We're code for on stop. We occupied by that female half only.
I think Fluffy's at home asleep. He did get home tonight from San Bernardino from the hospital.
You want to start medical for a minor laceration to the head?
51 10-4.
Let me see right here. Oh. CHP.
Around 1097, that's the Jack in the Box.
One help, 4
Traffic
copy.
collision on Knots. Sunroof, what? Vehicle rollover on knots. 505 knots at 229. That was at 230.
Metro 510-4, Metro 5 Adam, Pelton 5,
That was at 2:30 this morning. Vehicle will be at 20,002.
5 Adam, 10-4.
So it was that vehicle rollover was at 20,002. So when it rolled, the driver of the vehicle did leave the car.
Carriers 1850 and 1851 is with the female half.
4 copy.
So 20,002 is a hit and run. I-5 in Old River. Unknown injuries at 2 o'clock. Small gray sedan on right hand with TC damage to driver's side.
1850.
We'll be with the victim via Farnavon 245 with the bottle. Suspect would be a black male wearing a yellow shirt and a black female wearing a red shirt.
850 with the victim. Affirmative on a 245 with the glass bottle. Second half is a black male wearing a yellow shirt in company of a black female wearing a red shirt.
Yeah, the drunk seemed to walk away like it never happened.
Metro 5 USB 1098 non-criminal.
10-4, 1 Paul 5 Adam 5 Boy, I'll show you en route to a 415 verbal at Meadows Apartments near apartment 208. Between 2 females and 1 male. Heard only, nothing seen at 2401 Goldenrod number 208.
Goldenrod, that's in Oildale. What is that?
5 Adam, seem to see for 460 available.
Medical copy. 5 Adam, we're out from north and Red Road.
Eddie, what the hell you doing up so early? Let me see. Now 245 with the bottle. 34th and Union, medical emergency. What the nothing. I just don't want to go downtown area, near anywhere downtown.
1096, 10-6 at the Old Town Liquor. 4
Old Town Liquor. Where the hell's that at? Old Town Liquor.
10-4. Do you need a canine unit?
Stein. New Stein and me. Right? Right there. New Stein and me. They're going to send a canine unit.
On Central 2, did you copy?
Negative on it.
Yeah, I'm negative on a K9.
One Valley
1 Valley 1.
1.
Before you just clearing wing stop.
I haven't even had no time to work on the beast, guys. I've been trying to get this ready. I've been working on this, trying to get everything ready to go into here before I start working on that to get that running again. I've been working on this truck to get the oil. I got the oil all changed. All the service is done on this truck.
TL so far northbound Chester to Robertson.
So I've been putting all my efforts into getting this back up and running where I can stream with it. Teresa, I see your message. So get this back up, because right now this is what we're going to be using until I can get the Ford back and going again.
We clearing the business on 5
It's clearing the business of the Old Town Liquor, 5151 Ming Avenue, Road License Tag.
So we are en route to that call on Ming Avenue. And we got to take city streets because there's no exit off of Ming right now. The Ming exit is still closed. So right now I've been putting all my efforts into getting this to where it will do the same thing that the Beast was doing with the camera. Once I get this truck up and running the right way and have all the stuff in here to where it'll stream with the camera, I'll be able to take the Ford in and get it diagnosed and, oh shit, I thought he was going to run the light. To where I can get that diagnosed and get it ready to go to see what I got to do to fix everything. But we are going to start working on the white light.
What's up to 2 units or code 4?
They're code 4. They're code. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for coming in. So they're code 4 over at the liquor store.
Metro 5 Banner from 1097.
10-4.
The bad thing about this truck, see, there we go. We just dropped. Bad thing about this truck that I have an issue with is when I'm parked, because I don't hear the motor, I try to start it.
1 Valley 1.
With the Ford, I know it's running because that motor, that's all it does, is makes noise. This, when I'm parked, it's just too dang quiet. I gotta pay attention when I go to take off because I try to start it. Even though I know I don't turn it off, but still. Yeah, the Beast is a warrior. No, I have not got a new truck. This is the original truck that I started streaming in. This, White Lightning, the Yukon is the tank, and then the Beast.
Available to assist fire 900 Cherry Hills Drive.
But I'm driving this. This is my personal vehicle. This is the family car. When we go out of town, this is what we take. This is what the wife drives. That's why I will not show the license plate.
Correction, a repeat 415 at 931 taking fire and station.
As far 1 North 2 to assist.
This is the vehicle we go out of town in. That's why I don't like driving it. I don't like doing this with
Cherry Hills Drive. They're en route for a 75-year-old female. I believe she's taking too much medication. Fire wanted us to respond as a precaution, advising the patient.
Oh, there's a lot of Raiders fans in here, Teresa. I'm a Raiders fan.
So she's allowed.
So right here, we are a stoplight away from where the B&E started.
Power 50 up to run the left.
Old Town Liquor. But they have code for it. Damn. So there is an officer inside, but they are code 4. So that is the liquor store, Old Town Liquor, off of Ming and Stein.
1 Metro 1.
You Queen and number 31st on 6 Victor, Victor Sam 501 on a Honda.
Good morning.
Provided by the RP in Wilson Road. These 3 males, one in a green sweatshirt with dark jeans. One's wearing a black sweatshirt with white writing on the front. Third subject can be a black and gray sweatshirt divided in a horizontal line. With light
So this
blue
call, what you're hearing on the scanner right now is this officer in front of us, 3 black males, and he was giving what they were wearing.
One subject 2. He's advising the subjects match the description on the one on Wilson Road. Number 1 wearing a green sweater, dark jeans. Number 2 black sweater, white writing on the front. Number 3 wearing a black and gray sweater with horizontal lines, light blue jeans, and a white face mask.
Only further, 1 subject will be on a bicycle, 2 will be on scooters, crossing southbound on New Stein, crossing the
Wow. They may have been the ones that we just passed. Coming up over here.
1 subject 2, copy. 1 subject on a bicycle, 2 on scooters, crossing southbound New Stein at 0246 hours.
So yes, there was a B&E here. I don't know how they got in. Ew.
Control 1, we'll qualify that on 5 boy around to the verbal.
Both units are to 11 McArthur Drive.
One Metro 2. 415 Burboy, 11060 Ocean Street, second half is first of Jose. No further description on him.
Check out.
Metro 3.
3 F fire staging, they can clear you.
10-4.
Shit. All that to get over here, and there was a B&E, but they fled. It's the launch gonna be live on, I don't know yet. I don't even know when they're launching it, but shit, boy, this shit's going right now tonight. Hell, barely keep internet to even stay live. So the SUV that rolled over onto Larry and Bernard was a 20,002 is what CHP CAD said. 20,002 is a hit and run. I will try to set it up to where we can broadcast the launch live. So if we see 3 dudes right now, 1 on a bike and 2 on scooters, they got the thieves. Right there we go, but you got to see them first. My damn tablet died. Oh, no, it didn't. It reset. Damn
it. 10-4.
is it supposed to launch?
David 5, MEC Bergen 61 investigation.
I won't be awake at that time of the morning. $8:30 a.m. Shit, that's I won't be awake. Oh shit! Flashing light. Duh. Dun, dun, dun. Here's your sign. I was waiting for that flashing light to turn green. I don't want to hear it. I wonder, when I log off this morning, should I go to Cracker Barrel and have breakfast? Wow. A flashing red is just like a stop sign. A flashing red light is a stop sign. You don't have to wait for it to turn green because it ain't. If I was waiting for that light to turn green, I'd probably been there all morning.
1 South 2, Gosford and White Lane, 9 Adam Queen King 785 on a red Honda.
Damn, Pam. Sorry to hear about that. You sit at those two? See, as I'm getting down closer to downtown, it's starting to drop again.
Controls are broadcasting 1 RP reporting 8 shots heard in the 100 block of Panorama. Nothing further heard or seen. Call pending for service. Control is clear.
Was he driving around streaming? Or just sitting on a chair with his phone pointed at a TV?
ID?
1 South 2.
1 South 2.
1 South 2, 1029. 2 First, David 5804573. Last name Metamora.
Stacy Fan, I've been talking to you.
Second, David 9430379. Last
you-
name Fuller.
You're gonna have to 10-9 both of those 27s. I didn't copy either one of them.
Wow. Listen,
First will be David 5.
please, all the newbies that are in here tonight,
73.
I am reading 3 different platforms while I'm driving.
4303.
You heard it.
79.
I have a phone that is in front of me that is streaming that I have chat on. So as I'm driving, I can see a little bit here and there. I read a little bit here and there while I'm driving. I'm not supposed to read. I should have that turned off. I shouldn't even see chat while I'm driving. So please, if I miss your comment while I'm alone, ain't nothing I can do about it. You gotta remember, when I ride in this truck alone, when there's nobody sitting in the passenger seat, you don't get bumped off for not donating. Damn. Hell, I just sat at a flashing light for a few minutes, reading chat, waiting for the light to turn green. So explain to me that I'm sitting at a red light flashing that's just not a stoplight, it's a stop sign at that point in time. I'm reading chat. You know what I think I'm going to install next in the truck? When I ride solo, I'm going to take out the passenger seat and install a 65-inch TV and have all 3 chats on that. So instead of reading the small letters, I can read letters that are 6 inches tall. How's that? Will that work? Oh, now you got the wife in there chatting. Damn, that motorhome's been acting crazy all night going around town. Hey, woman, when I log off in the morning, you want me to pick you up to go to Cracker Barrel? Or you just want me to go by myself?
CIC City County negative probation parole on 2. For information, your male subject, last name of Matamora, his 27 status shows to be expired. It expires March 24th of this year. Your female subject, for 27, also returns expired. For 27 expires 4/21 and 21.
Right now, Stacy, I'm dedicating my time to you. Let's chat. So you're saying if we start answering you, you would donate? But I really don't ask for donations except Friday nights. Yeah, we are viewer funded, but hey, it is what it is. Here, hang on. Ching ching, walla walla bing bang. There, can everybody read? Blackjack, thank you for that donation for 1 gallon of fuel. So here's what I'm reading. Lethal, thank you for those biddies. Mia Montoya. Well, you're in here too? Think about it like this, Mia. The longer you sit in here, the ads that you see, you're paying me. Think about it like that. Is everybody reading all the comments now? So you have, right here's Facebook with 247. 247, you some bitches. Right here's YouTube with 252 people watching.
South P Street on a black 2014 Chevrolet
Here's
Cruze,
Twitch
California license 7 X-ray Charles Paul 293. Information regarding Control 2 broadcasting.
48 people watching on Twitch.
1142 South P Street on a black 2014 Chevrolet Cruze 7 X-ray Charles Paul 293. Control to clear.
So there you go. This is what we read every night. Even when there's a co-pilot in the truck, this is what we're looking at every night on 2 separate tablets. This is what we see in the cab of this truck.
242, also a 245 with glass at 46.
And right there's the scanner that I'm using.
Negative injuries. Second half can be RP sister for Michaela, white female 19, 390, wearing a pink robe and Christmas pajama pants. Additional unit to assist in the north.
So that's what I read when I shouldn't be. So
1 north 210-4.
So when I'm parked, I can actually read all the chats at one time. Listen up, Batman. Hey, thank you for calling me Batman. Here's your side. Mia Montoya. Do you have a little friend? Is his name Bob? But hang around, you may find out you may like it. Yeah, right now at the 3 o'clock, I'm coming into the 4 o'clock hour. It has been a pretty slow night tonight. Earlier on this evening, it was pretty hectic. But hey, you do have the potential of some nights being slow. So I ended up on your For You page then, I guess, huh? Batman is a great nickname for me. Well, you got to remember the TW Lives is a family. We all stick up for one another. If one of the family members needs something, and I am one that if someone does need something and I can help, I will. But yeah, sometimes we just drive around, listen to Scanner. If a call comes out that's worth going to, we run it. And yes, now you're going to see the only Karen we got in here that likes to be called Karen.
10-4-15.
But listen up, Linda. Hang out and have fun. Miss Mia Montoya. What, how old are you there, Mia? 12?
What do I said you want tonight?
Karen Lambert, you like being called Karen too? Well, if your name is Karen, yeah, I would see that.
Confirm that letter is only you had background. Also north. 40. One Metro 4, the first plate is no stopped. Expired. 94 Toyota Delano. That's current 2016 Hyundai Mobile. Confirm Tom 8 en route.
Tom 8, Tom 7 are around.
10-4.
I think Mia's liking all the attention.
Dash 1274, prior to OD, can you advise me there is 29 plate?
1274, go ahead.
1274, copy, California 3, Nor Yellow Edward,
403 on a silver Yukon.
1274, that returns no stops expired at a 1996 GMC Bakersfield with a pending match file. Mobile.
74, copy, code 4, 10810 6OD.
4. One Metro 4.
1 Metro, copy, additional plate, California 7, Paul 17301, Toyota Tundra.
I hate going out with. I wish my wife would sit in the passenger seat of this truck every night that I go live, but
1 Metro 4.
she's not about that life.
2005 Toyota. Result.
She's not about this life. So that's how it is. What the hell? Did the road fall out from underneath us over here again? And damn, we have a Linda in the room. An actual Linda. Shit. Hey Linda, do you like being called Linda? Shit, I wish I could be called the lottery winner. Hell, that lottery in Illinois hasn't been claimed in a month. I guess the guy that won the lottery don't want to claim his winnings. Shit, send that shit over to me. I'll take it. It's time for some coffee. Man, that right there in that area on Interstate 10, about every few years, it does that right there. That same identical location. If you notice, they built bridges over that river. But that identical location every few years, it does that right there. Same spot. Right outside of Scirocco Summit. Just east of Scirocco Summit. It does that every few years. That freeway will wash out.
Broadcasting at 351 vehicle taken past 8 from 3232 Riverside Drive. Taken is a orange 2004 Chevrolet Avalanche. California plate 52672 Mary 3. Information taken is a orange 2004 Chevrolet Avalanche. California plate 52672 Mary 3. Control Tippler.
What was this? I'm not negative Nancy over nothing. Hell, you come in here, the one statement that I did catch The one statement I did catch that you said, Stacy, and I answered you, and you got all hurt over it. You haven't, but you're not a new person. You've been around here for a while. Mia, you got your 5 minutes of fame. That's all you wanted was only 5 minutes? Now that I'm parked, I can read. I followed T-Dubs for quite a while. Travis and the mods, co-pilots, and family have helped me through a lot, I think. Thank you, Larry, my brother from another. Yeah. See, I love dogs, but I can't, man. Capone and me have one of those love-hate relationships. My pit bull. I love that dog to death. And I hate him sometimes because every time I let him around something, when he was my truck driving dog, the damn dog ate my passenger seat out of my truck. He got mad at me because I was in Las Vegas. I had to lay over in Las Vegas. So I went in to take a shower at the truck stop. I come back. My passenger seat was all over the floor, chewed up. No, I was never a security guard. I was always either a tow truck operator or a over-the-road truck driver. How's that? Yeah, Capone, so misunderstood. Uh-huh.
Standing by for tow.
And when I did cross country, he hated the days. He hated those days when I would take him into those little what are those? Those dog washing stations. He got a bath once a week on the road. Can't have a stinking ass dog in my bed. Oh, Cat, I couldn't take him into the truck stop with me to take a shower. But I'll tell you what, Capone was the perfect dog in the truck. Someone come around my truck while I was asleep. Oh my God, he let them know. Don't knock on the door of that truck. Funniest thing one time is he locked me out of the truck, out of the diesel truck. I got out of the truck to check the tires, come back to the door to get in. He hit the door locks and locked me out of the truck. Thank God I had a spare key in my pocket. I would have been screwed. Every time I had Capone in the truck, I always kept a key in my pocket. Well, anytime I've ever been an over-the-road driver, I always kept a key in my pocket. But if I would have left that key in the truck that day, I'd have been screwed. Locked my ass out of my own damn truck. It was minus 7 degrees in New York City when he did that to me. All I was wearing, back then I could wear flip-flops because I had all my toes. I was wearing flip-flops, a pair of shorts, and a t-shirt in minus 7 degrees. Thought I got a flat tire. And then my dog I had before him that used to ride with me was, his name, he was a miniature pincher Chihuahua mix. And that little bastard, one night I was doing oversize and got up in the morning. I let him out to go to the bathroom. 3 hours it took me to find him. He was inside the Mexican restaurant eating while I was out there hunting his little ass. I almost left him out there in El Centro because of that. Stacy, Stacy, have you ever donated? Tell me, have you ever donated? Have you ever bought coffee? You got to remember, just because everybody in chat don't talk to you doesn't mean that they dislike you. Everybody, you know, if I sat right here and read everybody's comment on all 3 platforms, I'd have a headache from hell.
Thanks, 95, do not advise.
Yes, I still have my commercial driver's license. I got my commercial driver's license when I was 18 years old. Not yet. You've asked about the coffee. Well, the coffee link is twlives.online. Well, someone post a coffee link so she can go look at the coffee link. Now I'm just sitting here reading everybody's comments that I can catch. Yeah, under Jolt, you think that's funny, huh? My dog locked my ass out the truck. -7 degrees in New York. Yeah. I didn't think it was funny. All I was thinking, it was cold as hell. But you know the funniest thing about it? I stood outside the truck for like 45 minutes before I realized I had the key in my pocket. Trying to figure out how to get in the truck for about 45 minutes. You know what it feels like to stand out in -7 degrees for 45 minutes in a pair of flip-flops, shorts, and a t-shirt? I've lived in Bakersfield since... I moved... Bakersfield since 2003. I've lived in Bakersfield since 2003. I moved away from Bakersfield to San Bernardino for 1 year. I hated San Bernardino. Moved back to Bakersfield. I moved to San Bernardino in 07 to 08 and come back to Bakersfield. I hated being in San Bernardino. When I was in San Bernardino, I worked for a heavy haul company. Didn't like it. I didn't like, not the company. I didn't like living in San Bernardino. But Growing up, I lived in Delano. I was, okay. Let's go from day one. I was born in Tulare, California. I was raised in Early Mart in Delano, my younger years. In 2003, I moved to Bakersfield. In 2004, I met my wife. In 2011, we got married. Me and my wife have been together 18 years. And oh, that's a whole nother story. That story right there, just go for days on that right there. That's a whole nother biography right there. Is she in the room? Are you putting my blankets on the couch or in the doghouse?
West 51.
I tell you what.
Can you have medical aid respond to ambulance only for a 390 female?
Well, actually, this is our 19th year. Is this our 19th, 18th? Or... Woman, is this 18 or 19? I don't remember. Hey, when is our anniversary? Hey, look. It's Buttercup. Buttercup has joined us. Oh, we ain't been married 18 years. Let's see. We got married in 2011. What the hell? Our anniversary date is October 31st. We got together in February 14th of 2004. I remember everything.
What Metro 3?
I probably remember the dates more than she does.
That's fine, that's it.
Congratulations, Miss Karen. Miss Davenport from Virginia.
One Valley 2.
Wilson is South M, unlicensed Dakota pickup.
That's fine, that's it.
Yes, we got married on Halloween.
Copy, please. 5 Yellow Adam Lincoln, 342.
We met at a party
That's fine.
years and years ago. Crazy Time, thank you for those 300 biddies.
Fired on an 07 Lexus local.
We met on Valentine's Day at a party. And boy, did my life change. Yes, I married her. Met her on Valentine's and married on Halloween. Yeah, she got me drunk and took advantage of me. Damn it. I'm going to stick with that. Thank you, Jamie. I'm going to stick with that. It was sweet when we met and scary when we got married. Yep. Cat. Well, we just parked. We just got back here. We've been driving around for a while. How cold does it get in Bakersfield? Shit. It's t-shirts and shorts all year round here for me. It gets down into the, let's see what, a few years ago it got down into the low teens. But no, most of the time, it'll get to the 30s. Very rare to get down into the freezing temperatures, but it don't, freezing temperatures, what, 32 degrees? You walk out, you know, after the morning dew, it kind of freezes the grass. You walk out and slip. Yeah. Been there, done that. And boy, do I hate winters at my house. My wife will turn the damn heater to 150 degrees, have every blanket, heating blanket, wear a full-out sweat outfit to bed, and touch me with her cold-ass feet. How do you wear so much damn clothes and your feet feel like damn ice cubes under all them damn blankets? Oh, Cat, if we want to know what winter is, we go 55 miles east and we can get all 4 seasons. The last time it snowed in Bakersfield was back in 1999. And she is one. We have one of those hot water the commercial hot water heaters. I think it's like what, 50 gallons. I have it set to the hottest temperature it'll set to, right? She'll take a shower and I'll go get in the shower, and I'm taking an ice cold shower. She'll be in the shower that long. A 50-gallon hot water heater, commercial hot water heater to run cold. I think we got what? In 99 we got 6 inches. Was it 6 inches of snow we got back in 99?
9 your call sign?
Correction, Tom 7.
Tom 7, is this going to be in regards to a tow?
Affirmative. Can you
1021, whoever was en route, and have them send a second tow.
I'll tell you what, back in 99 when it snowed here, I had my little 4-wheel drive truck. I had a Ford Ranger. And that day we had hooked a rope to the back of it, and I was pulling everybody around skiing.
That'll work, whichever one they prefer.
10-4, I copy.
Yes, January the 25th, 1999. We got 6 inches of snow.
Vehicle snow stops current 2016 Audi local.
Traffic just for information, I advised dispatches the situation. She said that she's going to continue the driver and it'll be up to his discretion.
But you know, even though she sets the heater to the hottest temperature, her ass is still ice cold. Oh shit. See, right now she can't get me because I can talk more shit than she can type. So there you have it. You could use an on-demand tankless water heater. Voodoo, she would burn that damn thing up. Her first time taking a shower with an on-demand tankless water heater, she'd have that shit burn up. I like my water when I take a shower lukewarm, you know, warm enough. Yeah, not with her after. You gotta wait at least 45 minutes after she takes a shower to take a shower. Oh, but you see, like you guys say, put me in the doghouse. I'm gonna sleep on my bed. Now that my foot ain't wrapped up no more, if I want to sleep alone, all I gotta do is take the sock off my foot, the one missing the toe, and just put it on her side of the bed or touch her with it. She looked like Casper the Ghost, gone. It don't cool down here till about mid-October. We don't get no cool temperatures till about mid-October. Celsius, 30 degrees Celsius. Ain't that like 100 degrees? I've been watching those. Let me see. 30C. That's hot. See, you got me all confused. Your metric table shit.
3001 South Chester. Male is pleading with the female of stuff hitting him.
You keep your house at 86 degrees? Oh, hell no.
Audio Pablo Radio.
That works.
Hell no. 86 degrees. I like my house at 10 Celsius. 10 Celsius in my house, I'd be a happy man all year long.
What's South 2?
South 2, District and Ash. 3 John, North John, 955 on a white Mustang.
What's South 2 Simpson? That's Salad, 89 Ford, City.
I'm not hard on my wife. I just like my house nice and cool. Well, 30 Celsius is 86 degrees, right? 10 Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Valley 2, the male half is possibly Calvin.
No, I keep my house at 71 degrees. I set my temperature control to 71. I'm all right at 71 degrees. I got my overhead fan and my fan that sits on the floor right there blowing all night long. Under a sheet. And she's got like 10 blankets on top of her during summertime. Yeah, boss lady walking around like an Eskimo. But now, -7? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay with that. I don't like that. Oh, hell no. -7. I wanted to kick Capone's ass so bad that night. Oh my God.
91010, 900 Block Pizza Paul, California.
You know, and the most and the funniest thing about it,
Silver.
when he locked me out of the truck over there at -7 degrees, he was sitting in the driver's seat of my truck with a shit-eating grin on his face. Have you ever seen a dog laugh or smile at you, or that look that they give you like, you dumbass, kind of shit? Yeah.
We also, California 7 Paul 1713.
Boy, did I want to kick his
White
ass.
code.
I should have been an asshole and tied him up outside. Yeah, I couldn't be that mean though.
No stops, current on an 07 Nissan on the first plate out of Fresno, second vehicle.
Oh, Oregon's a beautiful state. Don't get me wrong. I love Oregon. But every time I go to Oregon, it's always damn raining. When I used to run for about 4 years, I used to run the I-5 corridor from Bakersfield to Tacoma, Washington. Ugh. Oregon was 306 miles of hell.
3815 Columbus Street, number 28. There's 52 arrests on the second half. Joshua Ackerman.
Oregon was one of those states where 306 miles, but a lot of it was open country, like going through a Seven Feathers area in the hills. That was a weird run.
What's that 27?
The second half made entry through a broken window.
Whoa, where was that?
One tap down. One tap down.
Did anybody catch that call?
1029-2, first, Adam 6798140, last name William.
You know, you could tell when you leave,
David
when you're driving into Oregon, when you leave the state of California into Oregon, you know how you could tell? when you cross over the state lines without actually knowing you crossed the state lines? Does anybody know how you can tell that? The difference between California and Oregon? If you've ever crossed that border, do you know how to tell when you left California into Oregon? California side is dead. The Oregon side is green. Yeah, and when you can pump your own gas. You can't pump your own gas in the state of Oregon, I guess. My buddy said he got up there and got a ticket for pumping his own gasoline. Just like in New Jersey. First time I went to New Jersey, I pulled up at the truck stop, got out, got my tank open, took the cab off my diesel tank, went to grab the pump, and the guy come out yelling at me. What the hell? But yeah, the California side, the grass is dead. On the Oregon side, the grass was green. On the California side is a bunch of garbage. On the Oregon side, it was clean. Oh, you can still pump your own diesel in Oregon?
R1 Health 3, the RP is advising the second half slid back out of the window, possibly somewhere in the area.
Copy. Officer, correction. Officers will be circulating.
10-4.
But what, isn't it, which state is it still? I know there's a couple states, it hasn't been like where you can pull up and pump your fuel, and then after you're done pumping, you pay. Which states is that? It was weird. I went inside to pay for my diesel, and the guy's like, no, you don't do that here. You pump first, then you pay. I'm like, that's crazy. $38.15 Columbus. Let me see where that's at. Oh man, that's way up on the east side. In an apartment complex. Teresa, ain't you younger than me? Kat, ain't you from Canada? Kat Stevens? Don't you pay by the liter? Not by the gallon? How much is gas? Well, gas across the street is $5.49 a gallon. Diesel across the street is $6.09 a gallon. But I know there's a few states here that still, you pump your fuel, after you get done pumping, you pay. They here in California, you gotta pay for that shit with your firstborn child before you can start the pump. You gotta go in there and hand them your firstborn child. Then they'll start the pump for you. Susie Cheeks. You don't know the reference to that before it's, oh Lord. You got to know the reference to that before you comment on that, really. In the term that we say some bitch, it's not a bad term in this chat. In the beginning, when I first started streaming, everybody kept saying all I ever say, some bitch. So it was SOB. Everybody have a some bitch number. It wasn't a bad term. This is why we say some bitches. We call everybody some bitches. That was just a term that it was picked up in the beginning when I first started doing this over 2 years ago. That was just something I always said, some bitch. So it's not a bad term in this chat room.
Valley 2, copy and contact.
Oh, Lord. Yes. Was it Oregon? Before they started, I think it was Oregon. I remember you would pump first, then pay. Years ago when I started driving truck up there. When I was driving back and forth. And a Swift driver at 7 Feathers. Which Swift drivers ain't no longer allowed at 7 Feathers. He pumped his fuel, climbed in his truck, left the pump in the diesel tank, took off. The state trooper followed him for like 6 miles. He had both of the pumps, both of the nozzles, both nozzles on each side that he drug out for the tank, and they caught him down the road a few miles from the 7 Feathers truck stop right there in 7 Feathers, Oregon. Swift drivers ain't allowed there no more. Hell, the other night at the fast strip where I get gas at, where I get diesel and gas, whatever, I was pumping diesel in the Ford, in the Beast, and this dude was over there on the other diesel pump, and all I hear is a big boom. And I'm like, what the hell? And I looked at the pump, and he was dragging the damn nozzle down the road.
1 South 2, regarding your subject, last name of Williams, there's no stops on your subject. In NCIC, it does state he is on county probation. However, I am UTL on his search terms. For information, his 27 status shows...
I remember what? 6 years ago. Y'all ever hear of night trucking?
Regarding your second
it's a big trucking company, and they used to make their drivers shut down at 11 o'clock at night till 6 a.m. in the morning. No night driver could drive between 11 and 6 a.m.
On the search terms on that subject, and his 27 status shows to be suspended or revoked. Services needed.
Well, when I first started driving truck, my dad threw me the keys to the truck, told me to get in the damn thing and go to work. I was 13 years old. Driving on dirt roads. Yeah, how do you work for a company that your name is Night and you can't drive at night? Yeah, Under Joe, I know your last name is Knight. But you want to hear the funny thing? My wife will tell you this. A few years ago, I was joking around. I put an application to go to work for Knight. I done the application for night trucking, for Swift. I did the application for Swift, and they declined my application. On the email back from the declining of the application, it stated I had too much experience to go to work for them. I was already driving truck for 12. Already had 12 years experience in truck driving. I was overqualified to drive for Swift. I guess I should have said I guess I should have added that I hit a few cars and ran over a couple buildings, and I should have put I'm a curb crusher. They probably would have hired me. Take out stop, but shit, I never took out a stoplight. I'd have to do a lot of lying, I guess, to get that job. Shit. But I got declined for being overqualified. And I couldn't lie to them and say I just got my driver's license, because they can, when they do the back references, they're going to see how long I had my license and how many miles I had. Because DOT makes you, your CSA makes you, when they do the CSA on you, they log everything that you ever log on before you had, back in the paper logs, they couldn't really tell you nothing. If I was to tell them I rolled the truck over, I would never get another job driving truck the rest of my life. Now, I used to do rolling them over when I was a tow truck operator for Swift. Used to go out and roll them over, put them back on their wheels. Crazy K, see ya? How's it hanging? Now, if I said that, I'd get in trouble. I'm too dumb and ghetto for you? What does that mean? What does that mean, that I'm too dumb and ghetto for you? I retired at 23 years of driving truck. When I started the live stream, I was 23 years into driving. Alex, a decent spot would be off of your driveway. Want me to go park in your driveway and let them see a sunrise? Why do I have only 200 people on Facebook watching right now? It is 4:38 in the morning. A lot of people are asleep. Hell, last night we had over 600 on Facebook. You know, during the earlier evening, we had over 600. How many people do you think are going to be awake at 4:30 in the morning watching? I started driving truck when it was cool to be an outlaw truck driver. Now if you were to try to be an outlaw truck driver, they would lock your ass up underneath the prison. Yeah, post the coffee links on Facebook, please. I'm not yelling and screaming at anybody. I have not yet to raise my voice. Yeah, I was an outlaw trucker when it was fun. I used to love leaving my house on an early Monday morning from Bakersfield to Henderson, North Carolina. I'd leave Monday. I'd be back home Friday night. I used to love doing that. 4 loads a month. Do that round trip 4 times a month.
401 now, 3 Department A to 415 over a domestic violence situation. The female at the RP store unknown to her. She possibly has the wrong address. However, she's armed with a firearm. Black female, blonde hair, white tank top, blue jeans.
That's when outlaw trucking was fun.
10-4. We also received a call from the second half that the victim of a 273.5 believed her ex ran into this apartment. However, we're confirming with the female inside negative on a male subject for some Christopher there.
As we were talking about me going back to driving truck. You know how much trouble I would get into? Shit. All the haters that I have that talk shit. You know how much trouble I'd get into driving truck right now? Shit, they'd be calling the DOT across America. Oh my God, T-Dub has not got no log. His logbook ain't legal. He's got like 4 or 5 logbooks in his truck. He's over there coloring on the logbooks. He got his color pencils out making drawing on the logbook. Come on. Oh my God, he left California last night and he's already in Nashville, Tennessee today. You bastards. Outlaw truck driving is where shit needs to get done, you do it. You pick up a load today in California, you're sitting in North Carolina 2 days later. Yeah, like Smokey and the Bandit. And Alex. An F-150. Who drives an F-150?
77 on Tiger 919.
Valley 210-4, 2201 Wilson Road.
I'll tell you what, I got caught in New Mexico. by a DOT officer. Oh, I didn't like that one. Don't go around a scale in the state of New Mexico. You think that side road is nice and quiet to go around that port of entry? They got cameras out there and they watch you. That ticket cost me $2,500. And a 10-hour break that I didn't. I needed it, but I didn't need it because I had to be in California.
Control on Metro 5 can you start a tow for a burnt vehicle?
No, you can't outlaw no more. Everything is done GPS and electronic logbooks. The last truck driving job that I had is when they started putting the cameras inside the truck. The dash cams. So it would video record outside and inside the cab. The guy told me go out there and inspect the truck. I got up in it. Started the truck up, beautiful Peterbilt, and it had one of those stupid two-way cameras inside and out. I cut the camera out, took the camera back into him. I said, here, I will not drive a truck that's videoing me inside the truck. I didn't get that job. Only time to drive truck now, only time it's worth driving truck right now is if there's a natural disaster. Sad to say it, but the only time to drive truck now is on a natural disaster. When you work under the FEMA law. You don't have to run an electronic logbook. You get loaded, you get to your destination ASAP. That's the only time it's worth driving truck now. They take the electronic logbook, they take everything out of that truck, and they give you a paper logbook, or they give you the certificate for FEMA. You don't even got to run a logbook. As long as you're working for FEMA, you don't have to run a logbook at all. That would be the only time that I would go back to driving truck, is if I can get a dedicated for FEMA. And y'all know what FEMA is, for natural disasters. I probably got 30 haters calling in right now talking about what T-Dub did 10 years ago when it was a little fun to be an outlaw. Well, how long electronic logbooks been in play? 3 or 4 years now?
Tag 7752.
Subject loitering 1303 at Sam Street.
Now they're probably calling the California Highway Patrol to check my old logbooks. You know, like last weekend, last Saturday night, You want to hear the funniest shit? Last Saturday night, I wasn't lying. I was asleep all Saturday night, right? I didn't go out Saturday night, remember? There was 50 phone calls that BPD got stating I was out driving recklessly. I was home asleep, but I was out driving reckless and harassing people on my PA system. My buddy called me. He's like, Travis, where you at? The next morning. He says, was you out last? I said, no, I was asleep. I wasn't feeling well, so I stayed in. I passed out. He goes, yeah, you got... There's like 50 phone calls on you out driving reckless.
Starting by 0. That's fine, 10-4. 0449.
Yeah, 50 phone calls. That's a full-time job. One of those dispatchers got a full-time job just taking phone calls about me, apparently. Hell, right now I'm out driving reckless and using my PA system, talking shit to people. I guess I was out asleep. How many chases did we get last Saturday that I was sleep driving on? Was there a lot? I was in 2 or 3 chases while I was asleep. And you want to know the funniest thing? Is when you get messages from the haters asking you why you're not out live. So they can talk shit. How are you going to get a message from a hater mad at me because I'm not live? If you're going to hate me, but you're going to message me and ask me why I'm not out so you can talk shit? Come on. That is true. Ultra, their lives are boring. Like today, when I log off here, I'm going to go get some breakfast. I got to go home, start doing the measuring, go pick up the lumber to start doing the cuts. So I'll probably lay down to take a nap at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sleep till about 6:37. Wake up, go get gas, get everything I need. Eat some dinner, and then go to work. Saturday, the Friday live to 5 is actually, I'm live to 5, but I don't get no sleep till about 2 in the afternoon because I got everything I got to edit videos, go through the videos and see how much I got to edit and do whatever. Still got to edit videos for the TV show that we're still working on. Get the vehicles ready for the night. Got to do the work on the vehicles. You know, go through the truck, clean the truck, get it ready for the run. That's what my daily ding is. Now that I don't have no more Dr. Tuesdays, it makes it nice. What do I mean by edit? I have to say, like, what? Say, for instance, a car pulls up next to me, playing music. So I have to go through the video where if a car pulls up next to me or somebody's walking down the street with a boombox playing music, I have to go through Facebook and YouTube and mute those videos. Mute that 2 minutes or 1 minute of the mute, however long they walk or stand or play music beside me, I gotta mute that part of it out. If I don't, Facebook and YouTube will take my monetization away for that video. I'll get a copyright strike. So if I'm live for 7 hours, I got to go through that 7 hours of video and rewatch the video for 7 hours to make sure I didn't get something in there that's going to take the monetization away, so I don't get copyrighted.
Control Metro 5 in, until it's 1097.
Metro 5 out of 10-4.
But normally what I'll do is if I pull up beside somebody, I'll go on my other cell phone that I don't use other than my personal phone, and I'll text myself a time. You know, if somebody pulls up beside me, I'll look on the video to see what time it is on the video, what mark it is, to where when I go home, I'll just go to that mark and I'll mute out that mark for however long they're beside me. That's what I do myself, Amy. So I'll go on my phone and I'll text myself what time of the night it is and what's the timestamp on the video, so I don't have, but then I got to go through Facebook and find it, got to go through YouTube and find it, and then mute it out for however long they were beside me playing their music. YouTube has an algorithm and Facebook has an algorithm. The only one that don't care what plays is Twitch. I can play music. I can play other people's music all night on Twitch. You know, I've noticed a lot of streamers now go live when they're going to a scene, and as soon as they get done with that scene, they log off. You want to know why they do that? Why they log on during the scene and log off after the scene? I try that, you know, during the daytime if I go live. You know, in the daytime, I'll go live while I'm going to a scene. You know, I'll go live when I get to the scene. And then when the scene's done, I'll log off. It's easier to get to a location. It's easier to get to a scene. Faster to get to a scene if you're not live. Because everything I do while I'm live is being recorded. It's being broadcasted. So if you're on your way to a scene live, whatever you do is broadcasting. If I logged off right now to go to a scene, and then I log back on when I get to the scene, if the scene's like 10 miles away, so if I log off right now and in 5 minutes I log back on, to where if I stayed live to get to that 10 miles is 15 minutes, but if I log off 5 minutes later I go back live, what did I have to do to get to that scene? So if the speed limit's 55, if I made it 15 miles, that would take 15 minutes, or 10 miles that would normally take 10 miles that would normally take 15 to 20 minutes. Or if I go the 10 miles off the live and make it in 5 minutes, I'm not live, so you didn't see what I had to do to get there. So, and you notice other streamers that do this when our light is red. They'll cover their camera if they are staying live. They cover the camera to run a red light. I stay live and I do what I do to get to the scene. Now I don't know it. Within the month, I haven't been doing all that. I've just been driving the speed limits. Occasionally I'll act up. But that's the reason why they do it. Hear no evil, see no evil. You can't get in trouble for it. It's only illegal if you get caught. And if you're not live, you ain't gonna get caught. Like that day of that ticket that I got. If I would have went off the live, a concerned viewer wouldn't have called in on me. A concerned citizen that lived in God knows where wouldn't have been able to call in on me. But you know what? The funny thing is, come next Wednesday, when my lawyer asks for all the information, because when I go to court, my lawyer can ask for all the people that called in on me. I will get all their phone numbers. Even the anonymous ones are no longer anonymous once my lawyer asks for all the information. So remember that, you haters. Come Wednesday, you're no longer an anonymous caller. And if you're one of the haters, we're coming for you. So now you know the reason why other streamers don't stay live unless they go to a scene. Now you know what they're doing to get to the scene. They'll log off, get to the scene, and go back live. So if they're sitting where I'm at and they go on, you know, and they get to the other side of town in 5 minutes, you know what they had to do. Well, guys, it is 5 a.m. Story time is over. I'm going to play the song. What song y'all want to hear to log off on? What song you guys want to hear to end this night's episode? Till the wheels fall off. All right, we'll play the wheels fall off. Let me find it. We'll have a little bass on it too.
When the sun comes down and the moon goes up, I'll be riding along
in my pickup truck.
When there's no crowd in town and the scanners are down, I'll be riding along on the roof with the roof vents, or in the trunk, I'll be riding along. Or in the backseat with Piper.
The semi-truck driver, are you here in Bakersfield?
I'll be riding along. Yeah, yeah. Gonna keep on riding till the wheels fall off. Wheels fall off. Oh, nothing like the sound of the wheels falling off. Wheels fall off.
Oh, you're in NorCal? You gotta come to Bakersfield. I'm waiting for the Giggler board to come over here to do our ride along. Yes, guys, thank you all for joining in on this Live to 5. I hope everybody enjoyed our run tonight. I really enjoyed it, even though I had some issues with the internet early on. Brakes fall off. I've had the drive line fall off. I've had some shit fall off while we've been out here. Brakes, drive lines. Y'all know that. I've had the brakes fall off. I've had a drive line fall out. Shit. Hey, the semi-truck driver, send me a whisper. Let me know when you're headed towards Bakersfield. We'll make something happen. Take a picture of my breakfast. Really? Play the song that says how to make my husband shut up. Really, woman? See, I'm glad you don't talk when you're in the truck. Or You won't call me and talk. I've had a bumper fall off. Shit. Why'd you have to remind me of that, Karen? I've had a lights fall off. I've had an antenna fall off. Thank God I ain't had no tire fall off. Shit. You know, the Ford, I've had every brake caliper fall off of it, brake. The drive line out of the White Lightning fell out. The bumper off of the tank fall off. But that was my fault. That was a full send moment. Y'all know that was fun. Full sent that sumbitch. I ain't had no tires fall off yet. Yeah, the roof vent said they fell off a couple times. So guys, I'm gonna go home. Well, woman, you gonna go to breakfast with me or no? Hey, I've even had a toe fall off. It didn't fall off, it got butchered. It got cut off. Is that the same thing? Fell off? I would wear flip-flop, but they would fall off. Almost went through a fence in the ground. Jesus! Ah, Lord. I gotta go home and knock on wood. I'm gonna go home and check all the damn lug nuts on the tires now. They open at 6:30. They open at 6:30. BW Lives. Thank you everybody for joining in for me and my beautiful pain in the ass wife. Over there talking shit, Ted. Yeah. You might as well stay out. No! You hush. Yeah, if I stay out, I'm gonna go park in front of. I'll go park in front of the Cracker Barrel right now, and leave it live while I go in there and eat. Hush your mouth. Oh, wrong window. I've been trying to get her to ride. She won't ride. She has rules. The night that she'll ride, every time she's ever rode, there's always been a high-speed chase. You can't do that. We're not going on that one. You're not going to do that. You can't chase. Every time. Or we get a high-speed chase, I got to use the restroom. Really? I need to use the restroom. So y'all don't want her to ride. Imagine. High-speed chase. We're in it. I gotta use the restroom. While we're parked, we could have had like 5 passing shots. Good morning, Steve. I really? What the? What the hell? You really hope I choke on a hash brown? Damn. I ain't got no damn life insurance. Damn, I shouldn't have took it in. I shouldn't have hit him with that thing. Yeah, she got me over here choking, reading what she's typing. Oh. Oh, shit. And I got a cop behind me? The red and blues right here. The most you ever heard her talk was on Christmas. No, I haven't been to this. This one just opened on the 22nd. She rode, yes, she did ride at the Christmas light show this year. The first one I went to, she rode with us. She does the first one with us. She don't drink coffee. She was drinking a soda when I dumped it on her over that speed bump. Oh, over there. Over here at the Cracker Barrel, a cracker is going to go into the Cracker Barrel and have some Cracker Barrel for breakfast. Over here at the Cracker Barrel. Waffle House, you need a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. This is where the cracker goes into the Cracker Barrel and has breakfast. The cracker is here. Open up. Their cheesy hash brown casserole and fried apple. Oh. I've only ate at one Cracker Barrel, and I think that was in... Where was I? I was in North Carolina. Was the first and only time I ever ate at a Cracker Barrel. I will. But hell, that's been a long, long, long time ago. Waffle House, I've ate at a lot of Waffle Houses. I think the best Waffle House I ever ate at best Waffle House I ever ate at was in Newport Beach, Virginia. I think Newport or Virginia Beach, Virginia. Me and the wife ate there at the one in Virginia Beach. We got there, we were getting ready to eat, and we got the truck parked, went in. There was a Walmart in the parking lot. The Waffle House was in a Walmart parking lot. Right when they brought us our food, a shit ton of cops pulled in. There was a shooting while we were eating our food. Remember where Logan's used to be at, Teresa? They just opened it up on the 22nd. This is a new building now. Yeah, so we started eating our food. 30 cop cars rolled in. There was a shooting. No, they don't have cracked peanuts on the floor. When it was Logan's, they used to do that here. This place just opened. The old place was Logan's. $300 rockers. Where? Those rocking chairs cost $300. I ain't buying one of those. But see, I don't remember the store. When I went there and ate, I was tired. Late at night when I went in. All I did was went in, ate, and got out. Didn't walk around, didn't do nothing else but just go eat and leave. Henderson, North Carolina. I used to spend a lot of time in Henderson, North Carolina. I used to deliver every week to the Walmart DC in Henderson. 4 times a month I used to go to that Walmart, that big distribution center in Henderson. And then from there I'd go to Lumberton, North Carolina. From Henderson I'd go to Lumberton, pick up a load of fresh chicken. And I'm talking fresh chicken, straight from the farm to the butcher house. You see the chicken going in? The chicken that you would see going into the butcher would be the same chicken going onto your trailer 6 hours later. That's how fresh that chicken was. Lumberton's about 30 miles from you. So you know what I'm talking about when they say, go pick up a load of chicken. You watch the chicken come in on the trailers. You see them coming in straight to the hot water tanks. 6 hours later, it's in the back of your trailer. That's how fresh that shit was. And the smell, oh, oof. And then right there in Lumberton, right down the street from where I used to load the chicken, there's a little country store. I used to go there and get me a thing of boiled Cajun peanuts, and some southern food. Some collard greens and neck bone and collard greens. I can't stand the smell of a chicken house. God. I remember the first time I went to a chicken house. Right there in Lumberton. And then I used to also pick up chicken in Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, that's the workers getting everything cleaned up to get it opened up. Ooh, I love me some greens and neck bones. Ooh. Lumberton is like little Chicago now? Damn. But yeah, I remember the first time I ever went to that chicken house in Lumberton. I stopped at that little store. I got me some of that food that they cook up over there. I got to the chicken house. I rolled down the window to have a cigarette. I lost my appetite. Yes, Karen, I have been to that south of the border in South Carolina. So they opened the doors at 7 a.m. Shit. But cars are already showing up. I want to be here before anybody. Well, right now I'm number one in line to get in. Right now I'm number one here. So as soon as them doors open, I'm gonna be in there before the whole line gets here. All right, Randy, get you some sleep, brother. Thank you for helping out tonight, Mr. Randy, over there on the Twitch. I got my Diet Mountain Dew right here. %of Highway 95 is boring, especially through Virginia. Just like Highway 81 through Virginia is a boring ass road. Fluffy's mom is doing all right. Are we putting in our breakfast orders? Jeez. I ought to sleep in the truck. All the shit that I talked tonight. Highway 80 through Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, all them roads suck. Like I say, you know what Iowa stands for? I oughta win around. That was one state I used to love to drive through, was Missouri. Misery, the state of misery. Highway 44 through Missouri. Yes, Mark. Highway 80 was one of the most expensive highways to cross. That toll road, you would think a toll road that you got to pay to drive on would be smooth. No. Them toll roads back there suck. Highway 44 from Oklahoma City to Tulsa was a nice run. From Tulsa into Joplin, Missouri. Ugh. Oh, the New Jersey Turnpike. No, I hated that road. Hated that road. You know, I would go through Ohio. I would divert away from the turnpike to run down through the country roads of Ohio because it was better to run. It was better to run the country roads than it was to run the turnpike. I think the state I liked driving across the most, though, was, even though it was 504 miles, was Tennessee. That's beautiful country. Flagstaff really sucks. From Kingman, Arizona to Flagstaff was a shit stain of a road, especially during the snow. Texas, Highway 10 in Texas, all 881 miles of that bullshit. Evelyn, well, thank you for joining in from the Philippines. Yes, but Tennessee is beautiful, beautiful country. We're over here sitting at the Cracker Barrel. The cracker's going to go into the Cracker Barrel when the Cracker Barrel opens. It's the only time you can call me a cracker at the Cracker Barrel. Is this really live right now? I think so. We don't have restaurants here anymore that have fireplaces in them. Shit like that likes to catch fire. All they do, look. There is a fireplace in there. Whoops. still? Oh, Lord. Over here, checking out the dude's booty over there at the damn Cracker Barrel. Shit. What the hell? A pitchfork? Surprised that shit ain't got stolen yet. Surprised the damn pitchfork, the tools off the walls ain't stolen yet. Look at the old time candy and sodas when you go in. I'm gonna walk around when I go in and check everything out. I am gonna do that. Man, this dude right here's been here every night, every morning this week. Yeah, nobody steals nothing that they can work with anymore. That's the truth. Why would you steal something you can work with? Shit. Wow, woman. Boss lady can't meet me here right now. We only got one car. They sell moon pies? Oh, shit. Yeah, it's almost 6 a.m. It's 5:46 here in the morning. 5:46. You're on the website now? The white rockers are $264. I'm not old enough to need a rocking chair yet, so I'm good. Yeah, we're over here reduced to going to the Cracker Barrel. This must be the only restaurant in town that has security guards around the clock. Shit. Yes, all states that have, I know New Jersey get done away with the turnpike pass. Now they just take a picture of your license plate and send you a bill in the mail. The last time I went through New Jersey, that's what they did to me. .50 a.m. in Puerto Rico. So guys, I am going to log off. We are at that 6 o'clock hour, so we went live to 6 a.m. Well, if you look over there, there's the ready for the sun. In about another 30 minutes, the sun will crest. Who was watching the day? Who remembers the longest that I was live? Does anybody remember that? The longest stream I ever did? Yeah, 19 and a half hours. My longest stream I ever did was 19. Well, he was on the bridge for 19 and a half hours. So my longest stream I ever did was over 20 hours. I did a 20-hour stream. That was a rough one. By the time I got home, it was 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, that was the day that Twitch got banned for 24. I lost Twitch for 3 days that time. Yeah, the jumper, food got delivered, and we had a fight. Yep, I remember that. I'll never forget that day. That was fun. That was a hell of a run. I remember I thought to myself and like, man, I'm gonna go home, take me a couple hour nap, get ready to go live. Got home, my couple hour nap turned into a 24-hour nap. Yeah, I remember that. Thought I was doing good. Slept for 24 hours. Yeah, you're gonna see the sun crest here in a minute. You're gonna get you a sunrise from the Cracker Barrel. The cracker hanging out at the Cracker Barrel with the sunrise. Yeah, a lot of cigarettes, energy drinks, and food that day. It is 5:57 a.m. All right, guys, so we are going to shut it down. You know, I am still debating one of these days on doing a 20. I'll tell you what. When it cools down to where it ain't 10,000 degrees in the daylight, I will do a 24-hour run. I will do a 24-hour run when it ain't 10,000 degrees out. It's just too damn hot. And I'll be honest, the YOLO box, everybody knows now because now all the streamers in town have one. I messed up my YOLO box because I was doing that daylight streaming, but during mid-July, it got so hot in the truck that the battery on my YOLO box expanded, so that's why I got to keep it real cool so it don't mess up on me. And I'm not spending another $1,400 to replace it. So guys, thank y'all for joining in. From me and the wife, we want to thank you to everybody, our admins, moderators, dispatchers. No co-pilots last night. All you guys are my co-pilots. Man, Christmas is coming quick. Too damn quick. So thank you all for all the donations. Thank you all for being my co-pilots. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you for being a part of the TW Lives family. And as always, stay classy, never trashy. And one love, one family. We'll see you all on the next one. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you tonight. Peace out. The cracker is going to the Cracker Barrel.